While I was scrolling through YouTube, this older video popped up from, I believe it was TLC UK. It might have been TLC India. Either way, I will link the full clip in the description below this video. This happened, or aired, I should say. This aired over a year ago. This was just last season, season 18, when Christine and Truly had just moved to Utah. And the family, well, Christine and Janelle and their kids, came together and met up in Flagstaff and were having dinner and discussing how Kody, their father, chose Robyn and her kids over them. That discussion was very real and raw, and it upset a lot of people for a lot of good reason, because in a confessional, this dude had the kahunas to pop up and say, bullshit. I'm sorry, when your kids are telling you how they feel and how they feel like you are not there for them, you need to pipe down and listen, mister. Before we get into this, I gotta say welcome back to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and subscribe. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Now, in this scene, remember it was season 18, and I will link the full scene, the clip from the show, in the description below this video for your viewing pleasure. Look, Christine asked Gwendolyn, because we all know Gwendolyn's a straight shooter. She'll tell it like it is. She said, okay, so what happened between you, Kody, and Robyn? So this is when the Christmas text exchange was brought up originally. Gwendolyn said we were having a text exchange with Robyn about, you know, a gift exchange with Christmas, like doing the Secret Santa thing like we've always done, including all the kids, even hers. And we was wanting to, you know, get together and do it, in which Robyn responds, can we do it like over Zoom or something? And then the kids were like, no, we want it more personal and all of this. And they said that Robyn started making it about herself and saying, well, because they said, well, we can make it a competition and see which mom gets to get, I don't know, something about the mom. And that's when Robyn allegedly made it about herself. The kids' words, not mine. And they said that she started playing victim and saying that, you know, she's done with all this and her kids won't be participating. And then went back and told McKelty and Logan to relay the message to all the other kids that they were not going to participate, basically. And then what stood out to me is how Brianna and Aurora got on a confessional, and they said, we learned about the gift exchange, and we learned that the other... Well, where'd you learn that from? Your mama? Hello? So in other words, Brianna and Aurora are literally crying and telling us, our mama's telling us these things. That's the only thing they hear is what Robyn tells them. Well, I hope they watching the show now and are looking back like, Mommy Dearest ain't so dearest, huh? So anyway, this is the scene where Garrison's like, look, I don't need a dad. I don't want nothing to do with Kody. I don't want nothing to do with Robyn. I ain't got no respect for her. Gabriel basically says the same thing. Savannah just sitting there not saying a word per usual, because in my opinion, poor Savannah, that girl holding in a lot, because she don't never speak. We don't never hear from or about Savannah. I'm over here like, hello? What is going on with Savannah? Talk about shy. Robyn ain't shy. Savannah must be shy. But anyway, Gwendolyn ain't shy. So Gwendolyn went on to say, well, it still hurts, because clearly these kids still want a relationship with Robyn's kids. Not necessarily Robyn. But Robyn is over here still making it about herself. If ain't nobody gonna bow down and kiss her ass, then you ain't having a relationship with her kids, basically. That's pathetic. She's pathetic. That's why when we see or hear her say things on this season, like, well, I've encouraged Kody to have a relationship with his kids. And we're over here like, really? Have you, though? Because Kody's kids are saying something completely different and throwing you under the bus and your text exchange. So can you please explain that, ma'am? Ma'am, I didn't think so. She's just going to sit there like a knot on a log looking like this, all confused, claiming she confused. I'm confused. Girl, you ain't confused. Girl, bye. You are far from confused. You know exactly what's going on, and you know you are the reason why these kids have a strained relationship with their daddy. How shameful. Over here saying, well, I'm encouraging it. Yeah, you're encouraging a divide. What do y'all think about all this? Huh? Please don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe if you have not already, and hit that notification bell besides subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Don't forget to set your DVRs and mark your calendars, because Sister Wives Season 19 Part 2 is coming back with brand new episodes April 20th, exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look, my DVRs are set. They have been set. I will be watching and doing a full recap per usual of all the hot topics, of all the tea that was spilled in every episode, if any tea was spilled, all the takeaways, all the things, the fans' reactions. We're going to talk about it all. That should be a reason for you to subscribe, okay? Before you go, don't forget to click the description below this video and go watch the clip. It's about 10 minutes long, but it's very interesting and telling because the kids say it. The kids say it. He chose Robyn and her kids, and it is very hurtful. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.